This nigga Gaskins did that.
Yeah, for the first time being in a super flex league, nigga, I like that shit. Nigga, both the leagues I was in for the super flex, nigga, that shit was nice. I like
Superflex
that
is
shit.
nice, man. We just to let y'all know we is live right now, but that's Superflex. Matter of fact, let's throw in the intro right quick, man.
Saying no. Niggas on hum, I mean, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some gang shit. Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you was a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, your pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Feeling free of rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
Hey, this is the second to the last show of the season, man. I just want to play that intro one more time, man. We got MJD holding the ring. He playing for the ship. We got Kurt back there looking, you feel me, ready for this ship.
You see everything coming true in the pick, though.
Hey, run it back, man.
Saying no. Niggas on hum, I mean, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and load my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some gang shit. Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you was a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, your pussy ass a cat.
We fucking live, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Feeling free of rat, you know he told how you sleep with.
And you got that pose just for show. You ain't gonna squeeze with that. Heart to Start Fantasy Podcast. JD, tell them what's up, man. Let me roll this joint, man. Y'all the only ones in the champion. Well, I am in one championship, but y'all in the championship that we all in. So, man, you go ahead and introduce us, almost champs. What's up?
Almost champ. Go ahead, man. It's Brother Cortez, man. I'm trying to make it, trying to fake it until I make it in this shit, man. You need a little touchdown from Waller right here. You know, you'd be feeling good, man. But
that score was the best thing that could have happened. The Raiders being down right now, too, though.
Yeah, no, I needed Miami for sure to go up there and get some points.
That was
I would have liked the overtime. I would have liked if the niggas would have hit an extra point, so we have potential for overtime. But damn, that's a team call.
Y'all need the field goal and go home.
Miami
They
still
got
playing
bailed
hard.
out.
I like that.
I would love it if they gave the ball to Waller right here.
Man, how does it feel, though, man? Kurt, man, the AOB Live Draft League, you already got a ship. You know, that you already say you own me. So, anything you say, I can't say nothing, bro. You know, unless you don't win, then I still got a fighting chance. We know the side bets we got, you know what I mean? JD playing for your first ship in your league. You know, good luck to you. You know what I mean? I want you to get your name up there on the wall of Fiznae. You feel me?
Man,
how you feeling about that motherfucker? Talk to us about y'all matchups, man. Let me know.
Oh, that my cousin L. Shout out to my dog, man. That nigga had Jeff Wilson today, man. Go off for 30, I think it was 164 on the ground, receiving touch. He got the over 150 yards on the bonus that we do the bonuses in the league. So he's sitting nice, but motherfucking Josh Jacobs dead now right now, but they in the red zone to take the game winning score, so this shit ain't over. You know what I
they
mean?
got in the red zone off that PI. They called that
Yeah,
PI.
they did. Yeah, bailout. And it really wasn't no PI. It looked like the nigga just gave him a face mask after the ball was incomplete.
Yeah.
There wasn't no
And
motherfucking
on the Aguilar bomb, it looked like he was offensive PI.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That one that just happened?
No, the one that Aguilar scored on. It looked like he pushed.
I
off.
didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that.
We watching this Raider and Dolphin game also, y'all. While we was away last week, man. We just wanted to go into the playoffs. We hope we could help y'all. We helped y'all with the little post we put up, but it was JD birthday, man. Happy birthday to you again, JD. And we was all just chilling, man. We just wanted to take a break, man. We know y'all had it. We know y'all. We affiliated with the Rum Boys, the Bears, Brews and Bros, Plug. So you know what I mean? The GMM Network. If y'all following us, chances are they gave y'all some game too. But either way, man, I'm glad y'all here, man.
You ain't following them. You ain't been listening to what the fuck we been talking about, because them boys know what the fuck they talking about. And if you fuck with us, you need to fuck with them, nigga, 100%.
Yeah. It's been a crazy week, though, man, these last 2 weeks, especially at the end of the season with these Friday, Saturday, Thursday games. Like, that shit fucked a few people up. What's crazy is, so I'm playing in the championship and I'm playing against Kamara. I'm trying to be the 1% of people who win against playing against Kamara this year. They call him the Grinch that stole Christmas, bro. Oh, man.
He could have had another one, I think, too. Sean Payton sat his ass out.
That ain't cool, bro. That was about to be the record, bro. He was about to do beat a record for 6 touchdowns.
He shouldn't even been in for the 6th one. Really, that's people are already talking shit about that. So that's probably why he didn't do it.
That's crazy, man. But man,
get it for sure though.
It's definitely crazy how a lot of these top picks panned out this year, and at the end of the year, we got people playing like Jeff Wilson in the championship, Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? You got Gaskin still going strong. Kittle came back, and chances are, if you had Kittle, you probably didn't last as long. But if you did, it's like that, and that's what we be talking about with this marathon shit, bro. Like, no team that you drafted is probably going to be the same team you're going to have later. Now, you might have close to what you had later, but you got to be proactive with some of this shit, whether it's, having the Jeff Wilsons, whether it's, being scared of the COVID sit-outs. Like, look what just happened to the Browns, bro. Like, how many people is that possibly going to hurt?
Yeah.
Like, what's the story on that, too?
The whole receiving core damn near.
Right. But the cold thing is that the nigga, they still gonna run that motherfucking rock. Hey, Kareem Hunt might be the lead receiver tomorrow, bro. He might be the WR1 for that motherfucking team. Oh, everything.
Fire Chubb and Hunt up. I mean, you fired Chubb no matter what, but
no, that's crazy though. How you gonna go into a week 16 game and 7 niggas is on the motherfucking COVID list, bro?
I was looking yesterday and today just hoping nobody on my team got COVID, bro.
Bruh, that's the thing. That's what's fucked up. It's crazy because, I lost round 1 of the playoffs in that league, and I'd have been fucked either way because Hunter Henry got COVID and I didn't have no moves left.
Thanks.
You feel me? It's just a crazy season, and hopefully we ain't got to deal with this shit. But if you got through this year and everything that went through, you prepared for anything, because this was a crazy year, and we definitely gonna have a reflection show where we want to go back on a lot of the stuff we said and just talk shit about that shit, whether it's good, bad, ugly, all of the above. But man, this motherfucking season though, man, for real. How y'all feeling about? Oh man, let's talk about the Heart2start League, bro. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with us in the 14-team Heart2start League. We got one of the homies, one of my good friends, Israel, aka Izzy. He lost Drew Brees and didn't even have a quarterback, and the wire was thin. And he made a comment, and it was hella funny. He said, "I'm just gonna let God take the wheel from me." And you know what? He won 2 playoff games, one by about 2 points, and the other one by about 2 points. Like, for real, like, came back in battle, won a 181 to 179. Then you got Woodrow on the end of it. Shout out to Wood the Wire Wizard. You feel me?
Whoa.
He ain't came back on this motherfucker, but Wood shows that he's a guru with this shit, bro. He could have went to the ship in the what's the name. He hard to start. He made some trades, battled back, and now he going against Izzy. And man, shout out to everybody that hard to start. It's fucked
If I
up.
would have played Andrews, I would have beat him.
Hey, it's fucked up too, right? Because
Get the fuck out of here.
the hard to start league, it's no buy-in, but we giving away 500, and these fucking fuckers didn't make the playoffs, and then I lost in the playoffs, so we got to pay the 500 no matter what.
Good shit.
I was gonna say Wood honorary hard to start. Fuck
Wood
that.
honorary hard to start. He get a gift certificate of this motherfucker. He wants
Hey,
that.
this nigga Jacob slid on the 1 yard line instead of scoring, bro. I know Els is hot right now.
For the field goal.
Oh,
Wow, hold on, y'all. We watching this. We are the Raider game right now. He just
shit. The boy slid, bro.
Here we go. Here go a question. I don't have a lot of options at wide receiver too, so I need help. The options I have are John Brown, Chad Henson, Jalen Rieger, Greg Ward, Chenault, and Lazard. I'm gonna have to go with Hanson right here. I like Hanson.
Kind of will go ahead.
Hanson had that good game last week. He got the bomb, got him a TD.
Hanson or
Greg
Reed.
Ward. I think Ward had a TD last week too. Who does Houston play this week?
Houston plays Cincinnati, bro. At Houston.
Oh, yeah.
I like Hanson, bro.
That could be a nice shootout, bro.
Hanson, and you know what? You don't need the fantasy gods. You just need somebody that next man up, man. You know
but
what
Rieger, but the Eagles play the Cowboys too, though.
They do.
He got Rieger and Ward. That could be a good game too, though.
Thanks.
I mean, if you had to pick one, though, I mean, Ward in the last three, 14, 4, and 17. But if I'm going with receivers, I'll probably go with Rieger just because he's young and, they might want to get them. But I'm going to go with Hanson, bro, honestly. Like Kiki QT, Hanson, who else is he throwing it to over there? You know what I mean? Like David Johnson, we know he had 100 and some yards, but Hanson in the last 3 games, 15, 12, and 13, depending on how your scoring is. I'm firing up Hanson, bro. Like that's gonna be as solid as you can get going into these championships right here, for real.
I gotta say Rieger though. I like that matchup against the Cowboys.
I'm kind of
with Jalen Hurts.
But I like Hanson too. I'm Hanson or Rieger right there.
The reason why I like Hanson is I feel like there's less weapons to worry about than Rieger. Ertz, Goddard, Sanders. You feel me? Like at Ward, like you know what I mean. I'm fucking with. I fuck with Hanson right there, man. May the fantasy gods be with you. And I will say this, y'all, just a lesson, man. Don't do nothing bad on Sundays when you need a win, man. I lost 2 championships. I was supposed to go to the championship in 2 leagues and lost by 2 points and dead in both of them, bro. I'm still.
I did that too in JD League. I didn't start Hunt. I started IU. Lost by like 3. And Hunt would have won it by like 2 points for me.
Hey, shout out to E-Rock and Chris in the Hard to Start Dynasty League, which has also been going strong. We got Bogart in there now, which is a great addition. Juice, we got Bogart in there. You feel me? The Hard to Start League is going strong right now. You know what I mean? I'm definitely. So tonight, man, we just gonna run through some teams, some matchups, and just say who we might be worried about a little bit. And we just here to we just miss y'all, man. You know what I mean? Giving y'all a little. You feel me? Tune up. It's a lot of games being played already.
Before the off started, I was gonna ride the foreigns in the AOB, and look what happened. If we talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda. The fucking foreigns. That nigga got on the week before and talking about he had a bye week too. Oh my mama. Him and Ware was talking shit the week before the playoffs or the week up. We did the show. Man, one got lucky and one got his ass whooped.
Hey, I disappointed myself at AOB. And you disappointed me at AOB, JD.
Fucking foreigns, bro.
I know you disappointed yourself, but I didn't want
them motherfuckers to get banged up. It was slippery and slidey out here. The weather was bad in Sac that week. So we parked them in. We rode the truck.
I'm surprised JD made the offs after all that. So he had a pretty cool, I don't know. Wood.
You had every reason to play the foreigns. What you about to say, Wood?
That boy Wood had an epic collapse.
I told him about being at the top all year. Hey, it's hella funny because I think he like, man. He just said he hoped you would have whooped him this week. That's all he hoped. That's all he want to see is that you would have whooped him.
Who, me?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all he care about. You know what I mean? Let's jump into this first game, man. The Colts at Pittsburgh, man. Everybody been riding T.Y. Hilton. He came back down to earth with 11 last week. Y'all messing with Hilton this week versus Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I am. Pittsburgh just lost right now, especially on defense. They really miss that boy Dupree. They really miss Bush. They really miss them boys, and they missing. Are they missing an interior lineman also?
Clinton.
They missing like another defensive guy. I can't think right now.
Is it Clinton?
It might be,
or is it Hayward? Not Hayward.
Yeah, I think Hayward out too.
Is it Hayward?
I think Hayward is out. So like they just don't got it right now. They got to outscore a lot of teams, and then oh shit, Raiders
but
still
they
trying
can't run the ball. The boy Connor been on for a few. Yeah, he back this week. But that's my thing, though. The balance ain't there, and I think the last time we was on, I was talking about the balance, and they've been on a two game losing streak, 3-game losing streak.
That throw that Fitzpatrick made while getting his face mask grabbed. Yeah. Wow, they're about to lose. The Raiders still about to lose. Look at this. He made that pass off while getting his face mask snatched.
And he's gonna attack.
He went out of bounds.
They wow. Field goal range right now, maybe.
They're gonna give him
that 15 on where they
15. On my mama, that's 15. Look at Gruden.
Look at this. He just heaved it. Look. Wow.
On my mama.
You can't see that nigga face under his mask, Gruden, but he hot.
He is hot, bro. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. We got interrupted, man. We watching this game right now.
I'm telling y'all, look, bro. The boy I'm playing in the shit. My cousin Els, he got Jacobs, and the boy slid at the 1 yard line, bro. I know he's hot. I hope he's watching this,
bro. Stupid ass fucking thing to do. Just scored a touchdown.
Bro, that's hella dumb. If y'all lose, they're about to lose right now because of that. They would have been up.
He's trying to be too smart, bro. The hell is dumb.
Too smart to fucking start, bro. What are you doing?
Just like I did the Foreigns the first week of the playoffs. Too smart to start.
Yeah, you don't fucking score if the time is going to be 0.
Here you go, right here. He finna kick another fucking 47-yarder.
That's the 44-yarder I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, my dad is turning in his grave right now. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace of my big cousin, man.
Nigga's turning in his grave. What are y'all doing?
Love you, big cousin. Fucking Raider Nation, nigga. When they open the stadiums, nigga, we gonna be in that motherfucker wait for you, bruh.
We're watching
we gonna be in there,
the epic Raider collapse really did just happen.
I need to call Art right now.
How dumb are they, bro?
Right. Who bet on the Raiders?
Dumbest shit I ever seen, bro.
Fucking A.
Okay. Anyway, man, look. Hey, what was that game with Pittsburgh? Remember, it was a few weeks back. I feel like it was Buffalo. No, that was Buffalo and Tennessee. It was Buffalo and Tennessee, and I said the game was more important for Buffalo because, you know, all these these teams that's supposed to be the hitters, Buffalo need to show them. And I kind of feel like that the same about Pittsburgh and the Colts. Like, the Colts have been kind of teetering around looking good. The run game is starting to click. And I could see the Colts kind of beating their ass this game, bro.
I can too, but I also think at some point, like the Steelers, you would think they gotta. Everybody been talking shit about them. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I think this might be the game where, you know, the opposite happens of what everybody thinks. You know, that's kind of how football be sometimes. Like, but yeah, the Colts, you would think that they would smack them right now. But I think the Colts. I think the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. I think the team with the best chance to beat the Chiefs is either the Bills or the Colts.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh I definitely can see the Colts, you know, A-Town stomping on them this week. You know what I mean? But I think the Steelers need to wake the fuck up from these last 2 losses, whatever it's been, and get back to playing Steeler football. Get back to getting Connor this ball. Big Ben don't need to be throwing for 40 times a game. You know, you come off a Cincinnati loss. You come off the motherfucking Buffalo lost, and I forgot who else was in between that. But yeah, though, bro, they got to get back to playing Steeler football. You know, you gotta let Juju know, man. Don't be out here disrespecting these boys during free warm ups and the whole shit, man. Let's just focus on what we got. You got to think, man. They was 11-0. You know, Kansas City, I think they got 2 losses. That bye week, that it was calling their name, bro, on everything, and they fucking fumbled that. Now they got to go on the road wherever they go for the first week. Maybe even the second week, they might have to go on the road, you know? So they need to get back to playing Steeler football, in which, you know, they are one of the top dogs in the AFC, but it just seemed like the injuries on defense just fucking deflated their balloon, bro. It took the little needle to the little kid balloon and you know what I mean? So and shit, I got a Steeler playing tomorrow too, bro. I got Deontay, even though Deontay saved me last week in my matchup.
It's a tough matchup this week.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, definitely. I agree with
he'll
that.
be all right. I think Claypool is gonna have a game this week. I think this is pull it out.
It's tough for teams to go deep on Indianapolis, and all Claypool really do, if you watch the game, he only go deep. I can't think that's why.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I think this is the time where they need to get back on track, and they pull all the stops out. They do a lot of that stuff, and you know where they were getting Claypool and them involved on easy situations, whether it's reverses and trickery. I think it's gonna be one of those where it's everybody has a package of plays this week, and we're gonna try to get the ball in our playmakers' hands and make them do something this week instead of, like you said, relying on big men to just go down deep. You know what I mean? But nah, man, let's talk about
I just want to say something about Taylor and Hines, though. I think Taylor and Hines also got to be relied on heavy in this game too, because Pittsburgh run defense is super sus now with those motherfucking losses on defense. And you know, when they were on their undefeated streak, we had a lot of people in our chats and all that scared to start their running backs against Pittsburgh. And I was one of them motherfuckers that said, man, fire up your studs against Pittsburgh, bro. I've been saying it since then. And so the motherfuckers that own, I don't know if you're going to fire up Hines, but definitely fire up Taylor. Taylor is going to get you them points this week, bro, for sure.
Hey, do y'all think they told Jacobs to fall like that?
I don't know.
If I was depending on Jacobs for the championship and he did that, bro, I would be sick to my stomach right now, bro. Fantasy is cruel. Kurt, we was talking about that one day. We love this shit so much, and this shit is so cruel, bro. Like, it is cruel. Like, this fantasy is like poker. I know a lot of poker players who play fantasy, and it's a lot like poker. Like, you know, we love it. You know what I mean? We love it. This shit is crazy, though, man. Atlanta, KC. And real quick, why I say that, I lost to go to the championship to play JD in his league, essentially on the CeeDee Lamb onside kick return. That's how crazy fantasy be, bro. That's crazy. Atlanta at KC, though. We don't know Julio. Gurley is a non-factor. We don't even think about him no more. Yeah, 1 carry. You know what I mean? We're not worried about anybody in this game except I would think Matt Ryan. Like, I'm not feeling Matt Ryan in this. There's so many quarterbacks that have came. You should have been moved on from Matt Ryan, even though he's been solid. But when you got people like Hurts that were on the wire and shit, I hope you moved on from Matt Ryan. But other than that,
Mahomes have a regular Mahomes game. Just give me 30. I don't want no. You know, I'll take like one of them 22 games. Don't get me wrong or something like that. I just don't want no fucking 50-point game from Mahomes.
That's what it's finna be. I got Mahomes in the ass sheet. I need a 50 watt.
It's coming. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
300 plus.
If I had to bet, it's coming. Not only just because, like, for a few reasons, bro. Like, CEH ain't, you feel me? They got Bell. I don't think Bell can handle it, even though, you know, I think it's gonna be a whole lot of Mahomes. Early and often, it's going to be a whole lot of Tyreek Hill, a whole lot of Kelsey. And I ain't even saying that because Kurt playing the shit.
Nah, I know. I mean,
you know what I mean? I just think it's going to be and let's not say, I would go out on a limb and say that Mahomes knows this is the fantasy championship, bro. I would go out on a limb and say that he knows, and he's like, fuck it. You know, y'all ride with me. You know what I mean?
I hope Herbert know that shit too. Shit.
Are you scared of Keenan Allen? No, I mean we'll get to that game though, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. This is ship talk. These are the two in the ship. Like I said, I'm only in one ship. Y'all in one ship or more than one?
I played for 4. I was in 4 games last week, or the chance to go to 4 ships and only won 1, and that was on Monday night.
I lost in the 3 leagues, but I'm in the ship, and the only one that mattered.
The thing is, I was in 7 leagues and I was in 6 playoff games, 100%. So even though if it don't translate to rings and things, but my representation.
The whole thing, he was on our shit though this year.
Yeah, definitely, man. It was a great season though, for it to be COVID and for the NFL to get through to even though we're not in week 17 yet, but we on the cusp of it. Just the fantasy championship for the NFL to do what they did, even though a lot of bodies dropped like flies and had to marinate on the fucking COVID list, man. This was a hell of a season though, bro. If you really look back, and you got to think, come like May of this year, a lot of motherfuckers thought that this shit wasn't gonna happen, bro. 100%. And here it is, we playing for championships and shits. You know what I mean? This shit was a fire ass season, and it gave a little break on what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean?
100%. That's for sure what it did. We
definitely was able to drop. We was able to drop damn near every week of the season. Sometimes 2 and 3 times a week. You know what I mean? And linked up with a lot of motherfuckers. Shout out to all the motherfuckers that in the fantasy football community that fuck with us. We fuck with them. We went and did guest appearances on other motherfucking shits and had guest appearances on our shit, man. And that's the first year that we done that. You know what I mean? It only gonna get better.
Fact.
If we can make it through COVID, bruh, watch when the motherfucking COVID die down. It's only gonna get better. Like Bogey be saying, bruh.
Our best year for the Heart2start shit.
Yeah, we got the 2 Heart2start leagues off the ground. You know what I mean? It definitely was I'm loving the direction that it's going. And like we said, we got the hoop coming. Next week, shout out to the homie Wax. We got Wax coming. Me and him gonna do hoop talk live from the TRAP. You know what I mean? We're going to talk some shit, and then we also going to have some daily fantasy advice with somebody whose track record is proven. He can show you his tax receipts. He can show you how much he wins weekly. He's been posting his winnings every day. He knows who to get, and he's going to be offering you that great advice. That's the homie Alan Lacey, man. Shout out to Mr. Lightskin on Twitter. Hey, I'm telling y'all, we got some fire for that who coming. And it's not necessarily just about fantasy basketball. You know what I mean? We will be one of the few people and podcasts that talk about fantasy basketball, but we'll talk about basketball as a whole because it's ever changing. It's always changing every week with something going on. You know what I mean? And then we got Kurt coming with the baseball. You know what I mean? Fantasy baseball. A lot of people play that. He's a champion. He's been in leagues for years and years. And it's crazy because we just started the Hoop League. Shout out to the homie Renegade from the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. And I told him, I'm like, man, when I tell people that we've been in Hoop Leagues for, 10 plus years, they're like, damn, bro, I wish it's hard for people to find Hoop Leagues that just stick together. You know what I mean? Because it's ever changing, But yeah, man, I'm back to a football tip, man. Chicago at Jacksonville, man. No James Robinson. We know he didn't got y'all, somewhat where it was. How y'all feeling about this, man?
All the Bears, Jags tanking for sure.
Montgomery, bro. Montgomery been riding boys to this motherfucking point right now for the last 3 weeks. Montgomery has been putting up numbers.
I might even throw Mooney in there if you looking at something. I might throw Mooney in there.
Oh yeah, Looney. Yeah, hell yeah. And Chicago need this. With Arizona losing today, I think they have one game up on them in the win column, but they have the same amount of losses.
They got to win out.
Yeah, but shit, here it is. It's something to play for right now. Like how you're saying, Jacksonville probably want to go get maybe Fields, or if they get the number 1 pick, go get Trevor.
If Jacksonville tries to win or anywhere close, they'll be doing exactly what the Jets just did by beating what's the name, bro? Like the Jets had it right there. They had it, and they gave it up to Jacksonville by winning that game. If Jacksonville wins this game, which I doubt it, it'll be a sad day for that franchise. It'll be a sad day for that franchise.
Nah, shit. I mean, it really ain't too many motherfuckers.
Komet, you fucking with Komet?
No, bro.
I'm staying away from all Jags for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
going
definitely
Chicago
ain't.
defense if they on the wire, 100%. Chicago defense.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I had them and Tampa Bay in Piggies League. I lost last week in Piggies League on my way to the ship, which I didn't get into. But I had them playing last week. The Bears defense, they turned up right now. They piped up, bro, on everything. Pause. But them dudes, man, like I said, with Arizona going down, bro, they got something to play for, bro. And Trubisky been looking good these last few weeks, bro. You know, and he trying to make a statement of, you know, either he gonna stay or he gonna find another job somewhere. You know what I mean? I know you ain't firing up Trubisky. You shouldn't have to unless you super flexing it. You know what I mean? But shit, the only motherfucker I really feel comfortable is about is Montgomery.
Yeah.
On both teams.
Hey,
maybe Allen Robinson too, though. I mean, Allen Robinson.
A-Rod for sure.
Firing Robinson up. What is Bagley doing? Now watching the Kings game. Hey, that shit crazy. Yeah, I'm going Robinson. I think I'll fuck with Komet this game for sure. That'd be an easy one. Even Jimmy Graham, if you lost somebody like Henry or you need a tight end to throw in, I'll throw Komet in there. You know what I mean? He got action at that for sure, especially at this point of the season. But I'm definitely I'm playing in Piggy's League and in the championship, and I played against Kamara. I'm sick right now. I put Brady on the bench. I started Hurts, bro. It's over.
Brady did all his work in the first fucking half,
bro. Cincinnati at Houston. We talked
about a big game for me.
Question. Kiki QT Henson, they about to go crazy this game.
Yeah, that's a big game for me. I got Kiki in this game right here. I'm glad it's at home too.
Houston defense is a perfect defense against somebody actually hated and picked up Houston D that's not even in the championship. Actually, now that I think about that shit, I should have grabbed him. I got Buffalo D at New England. Y'all like that matchup?
Yeah, Buffalo D at New England. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Buffalo defense is starting to come along how we thought they were going to be in the beginning of the season.
Like they was last year.
I got an update on Tre'Davious White, though. He kind of got banged up last game. I got to check on that.
Hey, David Johnson, is he going to continue to what he did last week? 23 fantasy points?
And he did all that on the receiving, too.
All on the receiving.
On everything, because he only had like 20-something yards rushing. It was like 30 yards rushing on 10 attempts or some shit like that. But he had like 10 receptions, though. 9 receptions on everything. And I got him and Kiki fired up right now, bro. On everything. Like I said, this game right here, this Cincy Houston game is a big game for me right here. I need this to be a 50-point spread over here, 51-point spread. That means I need 4 TDs out of 2 players. 1 apiece, 2 apiece would be nice right now, bruh. We like Ultra Pac was saying, bruh. Praying to the fantasy gods right now, man. Real talk. But look at Watson though. Watson, he's showing after they didn't slid Hopkins to Arizona that he still can make it happen no matter what, even though they can't replace Hopkins.
No, Watson, with that and Fuller being out, Watson is showing he's still a top 5 quarterback.
Right. I wasn't even thinking about Fuller. Good shit, bro. On my mama. Yeah, this boy Watson, he's up there. He's up there with Mahomes, bro. He's up there with motherfucking the boy in San Diego. I mean, L.A. Herbert. Herbert had a hell of a season. First, man, I'm telling you, bro, that the future of the NFL quarterback position is nice right now, and I hope Hurts gets a chance to show that what he can do in a 16-game season. I ain't just trying to write off.
That's his team, bro. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. And that boy got 40 million due to him too. So but I hope Hurts can go ahead and get a chance to show what he can do.
Would you want the Niners to have Wentz?
I'd rather
not at that price tag. I would rather just keep Jimmy.
He
I'd
gonna
rather Matt Ryan.
take a discount. He gonna be getting all the money from them that he guaranteed, and he gonna
I
get.
don't think they're gonna cut him. You cut him, that's a lot of dead cap.
It's enough to keep it going, man. Hey, Giants at Baltimore.
Oh yeah,
Baltimore
I mean Baltimore need this as bad. Baltimore need this bad because Miami just won.
Yeah.
That's who they're battling with for the playoff spot. And Baltimore didn't seem like they got back on the right track. You know what I mean? So I definitely like Baltimore in this. Like my boy Wood said, if he would have started Andrews, he would have won. You know what I mean? That connection with Jackson and Andrews is fired up. So you definitely firing Andrews up. I don't know if you're gonna fire up Hollywood. Hollywood had a good game last week, I think. You know what I mean? So I mean, the only couple
Leave
players
him on the bench. Leave him where he was at last week because you didn't probably play him.
I love Jackson this week. He's been the number one QB, fantasy QB the last three weeks. So I love Jackson starting to get it rolling. And then when I had him, I knew at the end of the year playoffs, Jackson was gonna kill. I just couldn't wait for that.
Bro, I had Tannehill and Jackson in the SBI Invitational, bro, and lost, bro. 218 to 203 or some shit, bro. He had Jalen Hurts. I had squad, bro. I'm sick. I lost in that game. Shout out to the plug. Shout out to the doc, man, and the Bears and the bros, and shout out to the plug. They playing.
Yeah, plug team came on strong because I had played. So if in week 12, me and him had a matchup, and whoever won that game was gonna have the second seed, right? So he ended up beating me, but that was the game that Waller hit the 50 against the Jets. He had I can't even think of. He had 2 to 3 players on his team that had the outer body experiences, even though that Waller been doing outer bodies for like the last 3 to 4 weeks for sure. But that when me and him played for that second seed spot in week 12, and he ended up getting it and rode it all the way to the ship, bro. 100%. But yeah, I think the only person that I like is Lamar. I like Mark Andrews. Galman might be a motherfucker you firing up.
I think I'm sitting Galman. He disappointed me last week. He might be on some bounce back, but I think I'm sitting him. Hopefully you play Gaskin.
I like Galman.
If you in that situation. Let's talk about a game that's pretty fucked up. Cleveland, like we said, no receivers playing. Kareem Hunt.
I'm not firing nobody up except for them running backs in Cleveland. Really? And Hooper.
Not even the defense like that, probably. Maybe even the Jets can't be trying to win. I don't know, man. I
mean, they came all the way to the West Coast. Didn't they play? They played in LA last week, right? That was a home game for the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
some reason, they playing right now, bro. I don't think they telling them niggas to lay down. And with 7 motherfuckers on COVID with no receivers, you know, the Jets might take this though, bro. I mean, I ain't saying you firing up nobody. I know Frank Gore scored last week. I think Ty Johnson had a TD as well, bro. But it ain't nobody on the Jets that you just feel confident in starting. I mean, we know the usuals, Chubb and Hunt, and especially with the tight ends, you know, Njoku and motherfucking Hooper. You know what I mean? I can't. Fucking Peoples is down. Higgins is down. Landry is down. You know, they might have to fire OBJ up out there, bro, and he's not coming back. You know, for real. I don't know what's going on at the receiver position over there with them, bro. They might sign dudes off the streets. 100%.
Hey,
but
why off subject? Why the fuck do the Kings be playing Joseph so much, bro? What the fuck?
Do they be playing Guy?
Man, listen, Joseph plus minus must be crazy, bro. That's what they be looking at like that.
That's kind of nice, but he wasn't in preseason at least.
Yeah, Jets definitely need to. Hey, Jets need to lose, but they're so dumb they might win. Like they just
need to lose, and the Browns need to win. So it's probably gonna be the Browns. It's gonna be ugly though. Like I'm just starting the running backs, and I think I probably will start Hooper.
Shout out to my brother Chris, man, in the comments, man. He playing in the Heart2start Dynasty Championship. You know, showing that he still do what he do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did that off a hiatus.
It's a lot of alerts. It's a lot of hammies this week. Tyreek, Robinson, they all questionable.
Yeah.
They said they're gonna be careful with Tyreek. That's what the Chiefs just said.
They still got Hardman. They still got Kelsey. Kelsey only needs 60 yards to break Kittle's record last year for the receiving yards at the tight end. So he's definitely gonna get that.
Kelsey, stupid. Carolina at Washington. Man, Mike Davis disappointed last week. Washington is like the second best run in the league. So I'm scared of Mike Davis. If I got a serviceable option to play, I think I'm going to bench him, and I could very well be wrong. You know what I mean? No Scary Terry on the other side on Washington. Gibson banged
Logan
up.
Thomas.
Logan Thomas for sure.
Is Alex playing this game, or is it going to be Haskins?
It looked like it might be. I think they said Alex had a setback. It might be Haskins.
Is that right? It's going to be Haskins, huh?
McKissick owners would rather Smith be in the game, so you might want to monitor that if you got another option.
Yeah.
McKissick, I'd rather Alex Smith be in the game. But McKissick probably going to be back, though. He been getting, he been getting some solid fantasy points. I see Chris said in the comments, Redskin defenses, or the football team defenses, hella good. That team kind of remind me of the Niners in a way, like how it's constructed with that defense. They just don't really have a quarterback, shit like that. I really like that defense. They be locking shit down.
Yeah, they were definitely somebody you were streaming at towards the end of the year. They were doing. I like Washington defense a lot. On the other side of it, are you be it how good Washington defense are you scared of Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore? I mean, I'm firing. I want to play Dobbins, and I can't sit DJ Moore. I just seems like he came on late. It's hard not to play him. I regretted not playing him last week. Luckily, I didn't need it. But do you trust DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson against his defense?
That's a hard
one of them going to eat. That's for sure. I don't think they can shut both of them down. I think one of them is going to eat. And if I had to lean towards it, it would be DJ or Curtis Samuel, because Robbie is going to be that number one. One of them dudes, and with no C-Mac, motherfucking Samuels, he eats. Samuels, he ain't been doing too good as of lately, but I think that Samuels or DJ Moore is going to be the recipient of the coming from Teddy Two Gloves, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, I definitely I like how Washington defense is playing, and I agree with you. It's gonna be one of them. Hopefully, it's the right one for you if you in the championship. You know what I mean? You definitely playing more than Robbie. No other way around that. But I mean, on the flip side, would you consider playing somebody like we talked about? I mean, you can't. It's kind of hard to start anybody over DJ Moore at this point, to be honest. I think Ayuk. They just played. What did Ayuk end up doing? That would have been somebody to consider playing against it, and I probably would have went with DJ Moore. What did Ayuk end up with tonight?
Shit, I don't even know, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a low scoring game too, though. A 20-12 game.
Yeah,
I think Jeff Wilson is the one that did all the damage, even though Kittle came back. I think Kittle had like 80 yards, 70 yards or something like that. I think Wilson did all the damage in that game.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's talk about the game that Kirk it's probably one of the biggest games for you, for sure. Chargers, and I actually mistaken that. I think this game is at Denver. I'm going to double check that. But
Denver, they're at LA, because I was saying earlier, like, man, I'm glad this game is in LA.
Gotcha.
I'd have been – they played different because they kind of – I want to say they shut him down earlier this year in Denver a little bit, but that might have been one of his first games. And he had 27 at Denver earlier in the year. They lost, so I'll take another 27. I'll take a 37 though. But I think it could come though. It's all about Keenan Allen. If they say he on that snap count again, I wouldn't start him, because a lot of teams is saying players is on snap counts, and they kind of mean it. Kittle was on a snap count today. He was in and out of the game a lot. And it's really tough to play in that first half with a hammy. You might play in that first half, but you got to go sit at halftime and sit down for 15, 20 minutes.
Get your ass on that bike, right? That bike during halftime. Shit.
Hey, it's crazy.
Keep that motherfucker warmed up.
It's crazy. Chris said this. He said a situation that might be real for somebody is Chase Claypool or DJ Moore. When I was trying to think of somebody, I have Claypool and DJ Moore, and that was a question that I was going to ask. But then I said, you know what? I said, you know what? That's DJ Moore for me easily.
That's easy.
Yeah, it's DJ Moore for sure.
No, I mean, you know, you got too many other motherfuckers over there too, though, especially with Juju, even though he's not the Juju of old, but Juju, Deontay, and motherfucking Chase. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bodies out there for one football.
Hey,
you know
I
what I mean?
love
DJ is
Melvin.
solidified.
I love Melvin.
And I'm not really liking Claypool lately. He kind of giving me Slayton vibes with just.
Hey, you know what though? With Claypool, I look at him like this. What he was doing, I feel like the law of, like, I ain't gonna say the law of averages because it's football, but this is the game. He's had some duds. He had like a double digit, a low double digit. He's due for a big one. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's how it is in fantasy. You know, they've been solid all year. They have a couple bad games, and you hoping that he's due. So I'm firing Claypool up in certain situations, but not over DJ Moore. On the other side of this game, not even talking about on the other side, but Melvin Gordon. I love Melvin Gordon in this game versus the Chargers. You know what I mean? No Lindsey. Like, I'm loving Melvin Gordon, and I'm also loving Drew Lock. I think
CP3.
I think I'm firing them up.
It's a shootout for sure.
Yeah, I think as far as daily fantasy go, I'm on that. I'm going with a stack in this game, bro. I think it'll be some points scored no matter who's in the game. What you think about Mike Williams?
If Keenan Allen don't play, I'm talking about Mike Williams.
Without a doubt. Even Guyton. I mean, in the game, we talking about daily. Daily, you can fire up Guyton, bro, for sure. Guyton been,
Johnson.
Oh, yeah, Johnson too, bro. On everything. Guyton been making his name too, though, at sporadically through the season. He's somebody that's going on the up and coming for them too, bro.
Definitely, if you're talking about Keenan Allen, pitch count, and all that shit, that somebody like Guyton for sure. You know, no Hunter Henry. I think Guyton would be a great daily fantasy pick. That's actually a great one, JD. They're gonna love us for that if they follow that one. I like that. This, like I said, I think this is gonna be one of them shootouts for sure. Fant, you trust in Fant? I mean, he had a big game last year. I'm loving Fant. I'm loving everybody in this game, like except Keenan Allen. Not a shot at you, Kurt, but I'm loving everybody except Keenan Allen.
If Keenan Allen play and they say the warm-ups is cool and he's had 10 days. So he practiced the last 2 days, limited basis. I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna be limited or not.
Who your backup? Mike Williams?
Mike Williams. I'm gonna throw Mike Williams. I could throw Goddard in there. It's between Mike Williams and Goddard. We'll see.
Let's talk about a game that I know a lot of people in the fantasy world are probably in this scenario, and that's playing Jalen Hurts over good QBs that might have had him there the whole way and got him to this point. Philly at Dallas. This is some fantasy implications in this game.
Definitely. I'm firing up. If I ain't got a Mahomes, if I ain't got a Watson, I mean, this is a great matchup right here, bro. I mean, fucking A, bro. The Dallas defense has been giving up cheeks the whole year, bro. You know what I mean? Philly didn't turn the corner once they threw him in there. That Saints game, his first game, and then the following game, I mean, bro, how can you not fire him up if you ain't got a Mahomes or fucking, like I said, Watson or a motherfucking Herbert in this motherfucking Denver game? You know what I mean? You got to fire him up, bro.
I like Sanders a lot too. I like the tight ends. I don't like the receivers as much. I do like Rieger. I think they might get hit for something deep, but I hella like the tight ends, and I like Sanders for sure this week. I like everybody damn near for the most part.
Ertz or Fant?
I like Fant.
I'm probably going.
I'm going with Fant against the Chargers. Like we said, it's a shootout. I'm going with Fant.
That's tough.
But the Cowboys, I think they've been giving them cheeks to the tight ends this whole year, though. The tight end position on everything.
Goddard has got it for sure. Ertz, I think I probably still go Ertz too.
I don't like Pollard and Zeke.
You got to start Zeke, damn near, but
do you?
Yeah, brother like brother right there. Throw that comment up there.
I started Hurts over Brady too, but it's looking. It might. I'm going. I'm going with the brother, man. Let's see if the brother can.
I would have did it too,
Brady
right?
Wild, man. But Brady went stupid. I was sick. Hey, but man, how this shit go, man. Let's talk about that. Rams at Seattle. Ooh, this one of them gang games right here. See, this is crazy though, because when you think about this game, you think of a matchup you might be worried about, like a Metcalf versus the Rams defense, a Russell versus the Rams defense. Is it a legitimate shot for somebody to say that they might have to think about playing Hurts over Russell Wilson right now?
No, not what the Rams showed me these last few weeks. I don't give a fuck about how they're number one scoring defense in the league. They're not the number one defense. They haven't been, to me, on everything. I've been talking down on the Rams, this whole motherfucking year. I'm not scared. I mean, the DK versus Ramsey, we seen that the first time they played, but somebody gonna have to eat over there. And I think Russ, even though this clinches the division right here, and they should be solidified for that loss, but this a divisional game. So it's gonna be a dogfight without a doubt. But I don't think I'm sitting Russ.
I ain't sitting Russ. This a big game, prime time. You feel me? I don't know if it's prime time, but it's prime time for them division.
Yeah.
Russ time, man. He ain't gonna let you down like he been letting you down.
I'm worried about DK though. Is a DK a guy who got DK going to Super Bowl? I'm scared of DK. DK has never had a good game against Ramsey. Even last year, he got shut down versus Ramsey. He caught a touchdown, but he only caught like 3 passes. Like he stays getting shut down by Ramsey. I'm kind of shook about it. I like Lockett more than DK this week.
You going with the reverse jinx. Go ahead,
I'm serious, bro. No, go look back last year. This is for the people. This is for everybody. Like, I'm not saying sit DK. I don't got the choice to sit DK, but I planned on sitting DK and putting Fuller in if I still have Fuller when I was looking forward all these weeks. But I got to rock with DK. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Hey, they firing up Gordon this week, I think, too, bro. I know he might be played like 10 snaps or something. It ain't nothing that you can fire. Throwing on your roster, but he presents a nice little mismatch for them this week too, though, bro.
I'm rooting for DK, bro. I got DK, Adams, and I'm DJ Moore, Claypool, or Dobbins. I'm having a heart to start, but I think I'm going with DJ Moore. We got a question mentality: Lamar Jackson or Aaron Rodgers? I played against Kamara. I played Kamara, so I need a big boom. I'm going with Lamar Jackson, but it's hard to turn down Aaron Rodgers. I think Devontae Adams didn't have that good of a game last week, and it's always that next week where Aaron Rodgers just goes out and feeds him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a big Aaron Jones game last week. I think he hit for $1.50 last week. 140 something on the ground.
Like Kurt said, Lamar Jackson has been the number one quarterback over the last however many weeks he was. So, that what you think about that one, champ? Who you got?
Shit.
That's hard.
I don't want to. I don't want to tell nobody to not start Rodgers, but like I said, Lamar been in the league. He been the number one quarterback the last 3 weeks. So. And if you got him on your team, you see it. So he might be outscoring. Obviously, he outscoring Rodgers. So it's just tough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Man, that's hard. That's hard.
You gotta go. At this point, if you in the ship, you gotta go with your own.
You gotta go with your gut. I'm gonna go with Rodgers at Tennessee. In Green Bay versus Tennessee. I'm gonna go Rodgers right there.
That's gonna be a shootout.
Start Rodgers. Gordon is not playing, by the way.
Oh yeah.
With this Rams at Seattle, man. Like I said, Russell going crazy. Cam Akers is out. You know what I mean? The running backs, who over there are you firing up? Which running back you firing up over there in the Rams with Akers out?
You got to mess with Henderson. He was the guy before Akers got hurt. So
and Henderson had a few good games this year too, though. He get the touches, but Malcolm Brown? He comes in towards the goal line and all that shit. I had to fire up Malcolm Brown one week. I think I was playing you, Cuzzo, in the Ashy, and he got me like 20. 19, 20 on 2 TDs. You know what I mean? It just depends on how the game script going. If they in a shootout, then he ain't gonna have no fantasy value. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that. The running backs in Seattle.
Fuck, bro.
Gotta go Carson. You gotta start Carson.
At this point, you got to start your studs, but there's some viable options out there that you might be thinking of. Like Jeff Wilson is somebody you may have thought about starting this week. So hopefully you made your next move, man. Tennessee at Green Bay. We talked about Rodgers, and Chris was in the comments. He said start Rodgers over Jackson. Tennessee D is awful. I feel the same way. I'm going with Rodgers in that situation. Run it. You know what I mean? You got full proof. It don't matter if Aaron Jones is hurt or not. You still you got Jamal. You got Dylan. You know what I mean? It's going to be a full dose of Aaron Rodgers passing it to Tanyan and Devontae Adams, and the running backs are going to do what they always do: is catch passes. Rodgers game. Rodgers game. Tannehill. I like Tannehill. He's continued to go crazy for you. He's continued to go crazy for you. Are you going Tannehill or Jalen Hurts?
I'm going Hurts.
I'm going Hurts.
I'm going Hurts, bro. 100%. But shit, I mean, with the weapons that Tennessee have, Corey Davis doing his motherfucking thing, we know what AJ Brown doing, and then the cold thing is Green Bay is highly suspect in run defense. See, they not gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be able to get up on Tennessee to where it stops Tennessee from running the ball with with Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry is gonna be able to help control that clock, and it's not gonna be no shootout. I don't think Green Bay gonna be able to do nothing with Derrick Henry on everything, and I don't think they run the score up to that's gonna make them not want to be able to run the ball.
Neither one of them got defenses that could do anything with each other though, so that's why I think Henry gonna go crazy. I know they got Jair, and normally I'd be worried about Jair, but that boy AJ Brown is a dog. I think he's still gonna do his thing. They got no answer for them over there with Green Bay neither though.
Would you go with the Browns defense or the Bills defense? With so many people from the Browns getting COVID, I feel like it's going to put more heat on the Browns defense with the offense not on full cylinders. We were just talking about it, and I like the Bills defense. I'm going with the Bills defense. I think
Bills play again.
Bills,
Patriots
at New England. I like the Bills. Now, I do like the Browns defense because of who they're playing. But I think the Bills have been, like we said, their defense is coming on strong. Cam is not the answer. He's on the way out. I could even see him possibly getting benched in this game. And I just think that the Bills are, they've been getting stomped on for so long. Why not beat their ass? You know what I mean? I'm going with the Bills for sure.
No, I definitely agree with that. It's time to be the big brother now. You stomp these dudes, or you keep pouring salt on their wound. You know what I mean? They bleeding right now in New England. You know what I mean?
He used to be beating me because he was big cousin, man, and I had to show him I'm here too. I'm big too, bro. Hold on. You know what I mean? Let's see what else on the flip side, like I love Tanyan in this game. I don't mess with none of the Tennessee things, and a lot of people are definitely gonna be playing in the championship with Henry. I wish I had him in the championship this week. I'm sick.
And then, he's only like 300 yards away from 2,000 too, though. He's trying to get that mark. And I think he can go ahead and get half of that this game easily. Wow. He's been doing it. Wow. Everything.
Last game of the night, Buffalo at New England. We talking about it already. What's Diggs status?
I think Smokey back, right?
Who?
What's Diggs status?
Brown. I think John.
Malcolm Brown is back in New England. Oh yeah.
No, for
John Brown.
John Brown for the.
John Brown. Oh yeah. Somebody was just asking about John Brown in the comments too.
Yeah, I think he's back. Buffalo finna just step on their neck, and it's crazy. I got Singletary, and I'm like, fuck, bro. These niggas throw so much. Like they up 30 passing still. Like they just really. They put their foot on it. They just got their foot on the gas all game. You know what I'm saying? Any Buffalo play, I'm trying to get – I was thinking about this the other night. I want Diggs for sure next year. I don't even care if y'all know. I want Buffalo Bills next year for sure. How this offense run.
No, I definitely agree with that. The Buffalo Bills is on their shit, bro. 100%. I mean, just the clip of when they seen Juju do what he did and how Diggs was like, man, say something to a 17, say something to a 17. Man, fuck all that bullshit, man. We just go to work, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to put your helmet with your chin strap on, man, and it's time to go to work, man. Fuck all that talking and all that other bullshit. And that's what they doing right now. McDermott didn't completely turn that whole shit around, bro. He only been there for like the last 3-4 years, bro. 100%. They franchise is looking great, and you catching New England on the downslope. You know what I mean? I mean the stars is aligning for them to take over. Even though that motherfucking Miami is trending up and whatnot right now, but still though they looking like they the big brothers right now. Even though it's only one season, they doing their thing though.
Yeah.
Hey,
this question right here, hella tough.
Appreciate the help. Would you start Logan Thomas or Mark Andrews since McLaurin is out?
Bro,
we appreciate you, bro.
I watched
I'm gonna go Mark Andrews, bro.
Whole game last week, bro. This nigga, what the fuck is his name? The quarterback.
Haskins. Baskins.
Bro, look Logan Thomas's way almost every pass play, bro. Like, even the announcer was like, he got to do something other than look Logan Thomas's way if you want to win the game. Like, he literally said that, bro. And even with McLaurin there, I'm not saying start. Obviously, you're going to start Andrews, what happened last week. But maybe you got a flex situation where you iffy about or something like that. Maybe it's a Claypool. I would for sure play Logan Thomas in my flex over Claypool or a Rieger or somebody like that if you had to play him. Or if you had Landry, maybe you was dependent on and got to do something like that. I fuck with Logan Thomas.
Honestly, I'm definitely with you with what you're saying, but I do feel like if there's any attention on somebody, like you said, if you noticed it, the announcer's noticing it, the scouting team is definitely noticing it. We're gonna take Logan Thomas out of the game if we're gonna focus. You're not gonna double team. Out there. I'm not saying they're game planning for him, but they know that Haskins probably going. I'm going with Andrews right here. I'm with JD. I'm going with
Andrews. I'm just saying if you got maybe another option, flex option or something like that.
I can see Andrews getting 2 TDs this week versus the Giants, especially with as good as the pass rush is with the Giants. They're coming, and there's going to be a lot of times where Andrews is blocking because they're coming, but it's going to be a lot of times where he's slipping away. He's slipping away too.
If we talking about your game plan theory, Mark Andrews is the guy you game plan for in double.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson is the on the other end of that, not Haskins Baskins. You know what I mean?
We might have to revisit this next week because I think I'm starting Logan Thomas. Matter of fact,
over Mark Andrews for sure.
I think so.
Well, we did 2-1.
I've seen the game last week with my own eyes. That's the only way. That's the only reason.
That scout team know too, man. They gonna be on that boy bumper, man. Hey, but nah, man. Look, man, we at the end of it. You know, man, this season been crazy, bro. Like we said, man. Like this been a season to appreciate. You know what I mean? You appreciate, like JD said, able to get away from what's going on. You know, with everything, with pandemics and Black lives and these elections and everything. So being able to have football and now basketball is definitely a great escape that we needed, and it's been fun for sure. We gonna have a finale episode though. Yeah, you know what I mean, this ain't it, but man,
it's crazy year though. Shit, it feel like Kobe died like 2 years ago. That shit was earlier this year. That started off with Kobe. Fucked up ass year. But shit, we got football in though, and hopefully you still fighting for a championship, or
and even if you're not, you definitely need to be taking notes about who finished strong last year. That's how we got to Miles Sanders being semi overdrafted. You know what I mean? And Jacobs, and you got all these players, and not saying Jacobs is somebody, but you get what I'm saying. It's time where you still need to know what's
Who would you take now at the number one if you had the number one pick? in drafts right now, who would you be your number one pick? I know Jimmo had asked us that a couple weeks ago. Now that here we are in the ship and the season is over with, who would be your number one pick?
Same
Henry,
nigga,
Cooks,
I picked
Kamara. Huh?
Same nigga I picked this year.
Who'd you pick?
Henry.
I was thinking about Henry.
I like Cook.
I like Cook and Devontae Adams.
Adams.
I like
As
Cook.
the number one overall pick.
Yeah, I like Cook and
You
Devontae.
know he only played.
But I'm not saying number one overall. I'm just
No, I'm saying who would be the number if you had the number one pick in your draft.
Next year, I'm gonna go with McCaffrey.
No, I'm talking about right now, as the 2020 season is wrapping up.
Okay.
Knowing what we know now, who would it have been your number one pick at the beginning of the year? Knowing that what we know now, he said Henry. I say Cook.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen would be your number one pick.
He might be my number one pick. It might be Josh Allen or Mahomes.
Over everybody who's played.
Yep.
Man.
Because who you got? Who you got in this shit? JD? Who your quarterback?
I got Mahomes.
Who's the quarterback in AOB? A nigga in the ship. Who he got? He got Mahomes.
But he got Mahomes and Henry though.
But let's run down.
I'm going with Dalvin. and or Kamara.
Run down the other,
If I had the 1.01, I'm going Cook, bro. 100%.
I'm going Cook or Kamara.
I would rather have Mahomes over both of them. But Kamara is because I don't know if you say Kamara was killing it this year though.
No, he was. And then he had several games earlier this year when Mike Thomas was out with 10 plus receptions and shit like that.
So if I go no quarterback, it's probably Henry or Kamara.
I think if it's the number one pick, I can't pick Adams, but I think I'm going with Dalvin Cook too. I'm going with Dalvin Cook.
And they run. That's a running team. Like they be running that thing.
Yeah, a sleeper that I'm targeting next year, and from the game yesterday, and Kyle Rudolph is done, which hasn't played. I like motherfucking Irv Smith, bro. Irv Smith might be starting to break out on everything with him and Jefferson and Cook. I don't know what Thielen getting up there in age. I think Thielen 30, which I ain't trying to write him off or nothing, but I think Irv Smith as a starting tight end, he's starting to look good, bro. I like him.
I just don't like how they're not going to feature. I think next year my strategy is going to be what it was this year. I went for all number one options. You know what I mean? And that was the theme of what I wanted to go with. But I'll probably try to target more with the high octane offenses, like the ones we know for sure. You know what I mean? And I'll go for that too.
Yeah, no, I like what I've seen out of Irv Smith, definitely, especially if Kirk Cousins go back. If he stays there, I think his 3-year deal is done. But the way that him and Jordan Reed was connecting in Washington, I think Irv Smith got a shot to come up and have a 50 reception season with 7 TDs. I think he got 5 TDs this year on everything. I think this is his second double-digit TD game this year. That's somebody that I'm definitely eyeing later in drafts next year, bro. 100%.
Knowing what you know now, what would your draft strategy be? And I'm gonna just say, I think I would next year, knowing what I know now, I would still probably go for a good running back and a wide receiver in the first few rounds because I think everybody's gonna lean back to the wide receivers next year. You know what I mean?
Give me my strategy, bro. Running back heavy. I'm going running back heavy like I did this year.
Yeah,
I'm going air raid, man.
There's trends, you know what I mean, and that's how football goes. I think I'm gonna consider taking Mahomes early next year, depending on what round. Maybe not second though, but I probably go with Mahomes because he's really the only quarterback you don't got to worry about.
He picking Mahomes first round, folks. You heard it.
Yeah, I won't do that, but you know,
I put a bet. If it don't get past a couple people that I know want Mahomes, you picking Mahomes first round.
If I got back-to-back picks and if I'm first pick and I got the second and third, I'll pick him at the second and third swing. That's the only way. Hey, but y'all look, we definitely coming with y'all with.
But he didn't make it. He didn't even make it past the mid-second on it because Shalom picked at the end of the round and he doubled up with him.
Yeah.
He ain't getting out of the first in AOB this year.
He's
Watch.
not. Yeah, he's going early from now on, bro. He's going top 15.
Sure.
100%, bro.
Sure.
And just like how we seen Josh Allen doing his motherfucking thing, he gonna get elevated real high, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but look, we coming at y'all with an episode where we're gonna recap on the season and some of the biggest moments, some of the things that we took away, some of the things that we just want to share. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some people jump on and give their shout outs and everybody that's been rocking with us and like I said, we really appreciate y'all. This is not the end of us. We got the basketball coming, like we said, we got the football, we got the baseball coming, and you stay gonna see us catch us on a lot of feature podcasts like the Rum Boys, like Jimmo the Icon. We gonna be jumping in with them and doing all topics as well. You know what I mean? We gonna keep bringing it, and we definitely want to catch y'all at that finale episode, man. Y'all got something to say on the way out?
Been a hell of a run, bro. The marathon is here, bro. We've been stressing that to y'all, man.
Sure.
You can start off as hot as you can, and your motherfucking candle get blew out by week 6. Everything, bro. But
drop.
Huh?
So your top get dropped.
Right, 100%, bro. They nigga wipe your nose and get you back down in reality. 100%. But you got to stay active, proactive, man. Like that shit you used to put on your face during high school, man. You niggas got to stay active, bro.
I never had
Stay tapping in with your motherfucking the niggas at the bottom that's trying to get back to the top. Try and rate them. Some niggas might be on their high horses, and they might got a couple of niggas on their benches that might not get no play, but they might be trending upwards. It might be a nigga on the motherfucking wire. You know what I mean? There's some wire niggas right now that got you to where you need to be right now. At
the end of the season. I got a question for both of y'all real quick. As both of y'all playing in championships, JD in the Ashley the Classy JD's league, big trophy in the back as y'all see on the podcast. And then you got Kurt in the AOB league, the live draft league, man. Tell the people, are you going to bring it home for the Heart2start crew? Because even though we all battle each other, we still got to bring as many ships as we can to the table and let people know that we do this. You know what I mean? Y'all going to bring it home for the Heart2start crew, man? Let the people know, man, all jinx aside.
I'm throwing it up. I'm throwing it up to the fantasy guys, man. I'm just trying to stay humble as mumble as in the jungle. I'm just throwing it up, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't play for the ship in ALB, and my boy Ryan, my dog, he's an activist. You know what I mean? He's out here saving the city right now in the 916. He got me. This the only time I done been in one, bro. It's been several years where I done came in thirds and fourths and stay in relevancy, but I ain't brought it home, bro. So we just throwing it up to the fantasy football guys, man, that this is our year, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Do you got your game face on in the morning? How you prepping in the morning? How you coming out in the morning when you wake up? Is you getting up early, having your coffee and relaxing, or is you?
Oh, I do.
Or is you old school JD? How you used to be on Madden? You feel me? You get it? You feel me? What you doing?
Man, we just kicking back tomorrow, bro. We gonna be tucked on the couch with the covers on, just watching the game, getting a whole lot of rest, man. Hoping this shit don't come because he got Diggs. Diggs play on Monday night, bro. Oh, everything. Diggs can go for 40. You know what I mean? He didn't have Jeff Wilson. That's a 30 watt right there, but fucking Jacobs dudded out. You know what I mean? But I had Hawkinson. He fucking dudded out. This shit is crazy. I mean, like how we was just talking about earlier, man. This shit is so motherfucking crazy, bro. You had a boy that had 6 TDs yesterday. I don't think fucking Gale Sayers was the last motherfucker to do some shit like that. May Gale Sayers rest in peace. Shout out to the Bears, Brews, and the Bros, man. You know what I mean? 6 TDs on championship week, bro. 100%. And then, like I was telling Kurt when you was off the mic, nigga, I got Kamara and Jeff Wilson playing in the Dynasty League. Oh, and I'm playing else this week. We playing for third place, but how it is that they don't do that last week? You know what I mean? Shit like that. You
Hey,
know,
y'all playing for third place, but y'all also playing for the
That position.
8th pick in the draft.
yeah, that's all. I mean,
what pick I got. Hold on,
I got 60 from Kamara and like 30 from him.
Ooh, I got your first, so you playing for me to have the 8th pick, man. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
bro.
It's all good. That's
Shout
what's
out
up.
to you, man. 'Cause
But see, that's the thing though. So I have Mostert and Wilson next year. But once we get help, once the Niners get healthy,
That's a
I
good
got
move.
I got Mostert, Montgomery. You see, my running backs in the dynasty is nasty. I got Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, motherfucking David Montgomery, Wilson, and Mostert. That was my whole backbone of my team.
That's nice.
Everything. But yeah, though, man, like I said, I'm just throwing prayers up. I ain't gonna lie.
Kurt,
We bring it home.
how you prep? You know, hey, I see. You know, we played in the championship some years back, and you pulled up. You know what I mean? I had the breakfast, and we was in the garage chilling. And you know, I seen you on a championship week, and it's really like nigga don't want to smile. Nigga don't want to be pumped. Nigga just like, let's okay. You feel you on your baseball shit, bro. You in the outfield. You know what I mean? Angels in the outfield. You back there hoping for the Angels in the outfield. Or you pumped up. I mean, you playing MJD, bro. Your brother, man, your cousin, man, your family, bro. You're in your wedding, man. So this is a game where you want to win. So is you pumped on the phone with him all day, or is you letting him alone and you know what I mean? How you feeling? How you approach tomorrow?
It's been a quiet week though. Like we normally be going back and forth. It's been quiet, but we've been speaking on each other injuries though. Like I throw Julio out. He throw Keenan Allen out. He gonna send a text here in a minute because Keenan Allen probably not gonna play. They just said. So you know I'm gonna do what I do every Sunday morning. I'm gonna go get my kids donuts in the morning. And we're gonna come back. We're gonna make sure the lineup is good. You know, we're gonna have the TV set up, and we're gonna chill. Dolo.
You have all the games on, or just one TV? How you doing it?
What game I'm gonna have on? I'm gonna probably have that KC game on for on the big thing, and make sure that Mahomes don't go stupid on me. And then
the cold thing, bro. My bad, bro. My matchups is all 10 o'clock tomorrow too, bro. I think I got one. I think I got 125 game. Everything else is 10 in the morning.
I hate that shit.
I
was on that shit last year, and I didn't really notice it as much, but I hate that.
Bro, I got to score like 140.
That game. I'm glad.
All the early games.
Hey, good luck to both of y'all, man. Like I said, shout out to Piggy, man. Piggy Bank Picks. I'm playing against it in this home league in the championship, but man, dude already got 12 from D-Hop, 56 from Kamara, 14 from Jefferson. He still got Melvin Gordon, who I love, Logan Thomas, who I love, Diggs, and Russell Wilson. You feel me? I'm like, oh, but as you know, I got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Adams, Metcalf. I'm playing David Johnson. Maybe y'all can help. I'm playing David Johnson versus Cincy. I'm playing Taylor versus Pittsburgh. I think he can catch some balls. I'm hoping he has a game. It's just I'm at a point where I'm not playing him. You feel me? DJ Moore is really my only hard to start, him and Dobbins and Claypool, but I think I'm going DJ Moore though. I'm gonna just gun him on the way out. I drafted him in a few leagues. I'm fucking with DJ, mate. But shit, man.
Hard to go. Another question right there.
Where we got? Let's see. Boom. On the way out, man. Start watching or Hurts 4 point per pass TD. So I'm assuming that's 6 for the Russian. Ooh, I think I'm going Hurts, man. I'm going Hurts. I'm riding Hurts on the way out, but it's hard though. This is what Heart to Start is right here. Is having the guts to play somebody like Hurts fresh off of having a 21 and a 40-something, depending on your points, which yours are lower, obviously. But in this situation, I think I'm going Hurts versus Dallas. It's a new generation.
I'm going Watson because I think it's going to be a big game too.
Right. I think I got to go Watson in this one too, bro. I definitely like this Dallas matchup for Hurts. You know what I mean? I just think that I can see Watson going for 300 in the air, 350 or something like that, airing that bitch out. You know, I don't know if but with Hurts though, with 200 and 100 rushing or something like that, which is highly likable for him too, though. You know, with a couple of TDs. You know, in that Dallas game, because Dallas is not going to be able to do nothing
at this
Hurts,
point
bro.
in the season. I like Hurts playing for something and Philly playing for something versus Watson not. Watson not.
Watson a dog.
They've been playing for nothing for the whole year, though.
But still, though, but I'm gonna go with y'all because it's 2-1, and go with Watson. Stay with your guys is something we like to say. Start your studs, you know what I mean, and keep him going, man. But yeah, man, shit. Heart2start fantasy podcast, man. We coming back at y'all like we said with a semi reward type video, man, and we're gonna keep giving y'all this content. Anything y'all want to say quickly?
Hey, shout out to everybody fucking with it. And just fucking with
there.
And getting them views up and them subscriptions up. They've been climbing, you know what I'm saying, all year. So
yeah.
Shout out to everybody for sure.
Yeah, we fucking made it. We fucking here, bruh. You know what I mean? Like I said, in May and motherfucking April, May, June, we didn't think that it was gonna be. It was up in the air still, and here it is. They didn't put the whole 16 weeks on for us. And I mean, shout out to the motherfucking players though. That's the niggas that we really need to be thanking. You know, they didn't had to. You seen the Niners had to stay 3-4 weeks in motherfucking Arizona. You know what I mean? You had everybody come in with COVID tests and having to stay away from their family. You know, just all types of shit going on, and they made it though, bro. That's the thing, bro. Them niggas done put on the whole motherfucking season, and now we finna get to the real Super Bowl here in 1 more month on everything, bro. This shit, I mean, niggas thought it couldn't be done, and here and then we owe it all to the players though, bro, and the motherfuckers that put the shit on, bro. So definitely shout out to every fucking NFL player in the league, bro. 100%, man. You niggas did that, bro. You know, salute to y'all, bro. During the COVID, putting y'all lives on the line. You know what I mean? And, you know, you had a lot of motherfuckers that opted out, which you can't blame them for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, too. You know, family first.
Hey, but look, man, we gonna get y'all the outro again, man. You know, this is something that we share because, man, this is our live draft league, man. We go somewhere every year, and this is the championship Kurt playing in, which we respect all championships, but AOB is one of them, and JD League is as well. And, you know, we're gonna say good luck to everybody playing tomorrow, man, and we out.
Saying no. Niggas know how I'm bumming, nigga. Yeah. Fuck what a nigga say, I feel like Dre. Man, the game is thick. Suckers wanna play and low my K until that bitch click. Big stick, hanging out the bottom of my 4-5. No lie, if I whip it out, somebody gon' die. Only time you hard is on the gram when you go live. Flexing with a tube but never blam, I'ma blow mine. Won't show mine until it's go time. Nah, you can't hold mine. Yeah, I got the whole mine, I'm on the goal line. And I'm going for 6, watch me up the scope. Caught him at the stove, he was with his hoe. Had to let him know, that's your ass, you don't get it past. You reap what you sow. Why you speaking low? Speak up, boy, you been a hoe. Boy, you been a bitch, get off dick, tryna steal my drip. Look up in the air, you see me, I'm fly as bird shit. Never on no nerd shit, why you on that lame shit? You don't want no smoke, you get smoke with who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Lame ass niggas talking about they on some gang shit. Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, you was a hoe. Nah, you ain't no hoe, cause hoes get dope. Man, you pussy ass a cat.
We fucking lied, my niggas.
Tell him free to act. Feeling free to rat, you know he told.